Good morning, Jonathan Law. Today is Tuesday, October 15th, and it is a B-Day. I'm Megan.
And I'm Mike, and here are today's announcements.
Come support the Law volleyball team at Plan B Burger Bars tonight from 5 to 8 p.m. If you mention the volleyball team at checkout, 10% of all sales will be donated to the team.
The Jonathan Law Drama Club will be holding a fundraiser at Pop's Restaurant all day tomorrow. Please mention the Drama Club at checkout, and 20% of your check will go directly to the Drama Club.
Attention freshmen, do you regret not running for class office? Did you run but get defeated? Do you still think that you have good ideas and want your voice heard? Then the JLHS Student Congress is for you. Come by room 130 for an application. Look for the link to the application on Twitter or get an application advisory at the end of the week. We are looking for one representative from each advisory and also 3 students to represent the class as a whole. The upperclassmen have been hard at work with 5 bills currently in the works. And we want to hear what you think. Don't miss the great opportunity to get involved.
Oof. Attention students taking tech and computer science courses. 3ds Max is installed on all the TLC desktops. Come get your projects done in the Teaching Learning Commons.
There will be a meeting for all those interested in playing boys lacrosse this spring today, immediately after school in room 194A. The meeting will be fast and will get everyone to their practices on time. Please see Mr. Cirillo with any questions.
The Ultimate Frisbee Club will be out on the turf field at 4 p.m. on Tuesday, October 22nd.
Today's word of the day is putrid. The definition is rotten. The putrid odor in the kitchen turned out to be coming from a dead mouse under the sink.
Ooh. Today's lunches are rib BQ grinder and Greek flatbread beef or chicken sandwich.
In law sports action today, girls soccer is home against Sacred Heart Academy at 6. Boys soccer is at Cheshire at 6.
And finally, we have a mental health minute from the school psychology department. Enjoy.
Good morning, everyone. Ms. Lisk and I are back with a mental health minute topic that was requested by students, and we agree it's very important.
It can be scary to open up about mental health, particularly if you've been struggling with it for a long time. But doing so will allow the people in your life who love and care about you to be supportive and help. It will also give you the liberation of no longer living in fear of someone finding out about your struggle.
Whether you tell one person, talk to a doctor, a mental health professional, or become an advocate for mental health awareness, it's important to share your story to help yourself and help others.
What's most important is to think about who you want to tell and how much information you want to tell them. It might make sense for you to talk to your best friend about your mood disorder, but maybe that's not the first person you want to open up to. You should think about who in your life will be the most supportive and understanding. If you have an aunt, for example, who is emotionally in tune, she might be the right person to talk to, even if you're not that close.
If you feel like you're having a difficult time starting the conversation, here are some ways you might try approaching the topic. You can do this with a trusted friend or a family member. If you start by letting the person know that what you're about to tell them is serious and important to you, they'll be more likely to take you seriously. You might want to do this with a text message if that's what makes you more comfortable. But starting the conversation by saying something like, "I've been having a tough time and need to talk to you about it," could help.
It might help you gather your thoughts if you plan ahead of time and write out what you're going to say. You don't necessarily need to read exactly what you wrote to someone, but it will help you make sure you say what you want to say and how you want to say it. Plus, feeling prepared might reduce the stress of the conversation.
When you're discussing what you've been going through, it will be easier for someone else to understand when you use specific examples. This will help a person who's never experienced depression to realize it's much more than feeling down, and it will give them a sense of how they might be able to help you.
You're reaching out to this person for a reason. You trust them. Let them know what they can do to help you. Ask that person to help you talk to others. If you want most people in your life to know about your mental health, and the first person you spoke to is helpful and supportive, ask that person to be there when you tell others who might not be as understanding. Having someone in your corner can make all the difference during those kinds of conversations.
In our next Mental Health Minute, we will continue this conversation with some tips on how to respond to someone who has just shared their mental health experiences with you. I'm Miss D'Angelo.
And I'm Miss Lisk.
Until our next Mental Health Minute, be kind to yourselves and each other.